Happy Tuesday!
Under contract, what do you do and what do you not do? This is a great conversation because this happens all the time, and this is why we really want to drive this point home. We've actually seen in some of the real estate groups, the realtors groups, they ask, what are some do's and some don'ts? And we wanted to cover them right now. What's the first thing that they need to do?
Tighten their budget.
Guys, it's really important. Now, once you go under contract,
Stop spending.
you got to make sure that you have all the funds that you need to go to closing. Now, in the first couple days, you're going to get a loan estimate. It's going to give you roughly how much money you should need for closing. It's going to be close. That is why you need to make sure that you're always monitoring and managing the bank accounts to make sure that you have that amount of money. The next thing is communicate with your lender. Call and Papa Neil.
The most important thing, if you have a question, if you're not sure, call your lender. 99% of them won't call you back. We will.
The cool thing about this, guys, is what you have to realize is we have a lot of clients at any one given point in time. If it's a couple days and you didn't hear anything, chances are there's no real update for you. But if you're curious, just give us a call. Send us an email, send us a text, whatever it is. Don't think that we forgot about you and we don't love you anymore.
And don't apologize for calling. I got people calling me all the time apologizing. That's my job. Don't apologize. I get more upset when nobody calls.
If you call every day, we may say, hey, we'll let you know when there's an update.
No, yeah, I mean, the only person that called every day is my daughter. Other than that,
right. But it's important, guys. If you feel like there's something, it's been a little while since we've talked to you, just send us a message. Give us a call. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to think we've forgotten about you or that we don't love you. Just give us a call. Send us a message. It'll be fine. Next is check email daily. It's really important, especially when the girls, the processors, are sending out documents to be signed, whether it's disclosures, whether it's estimates, whether it's information about ordering the appraisal. Always check your emails because a lot of these things are time sensitive where the clock doesn't start until you sign off on it. And that's why in the beginning it's so important to always check your email. And the last thing is
communicate with your realtor.
And why is that so important, Neil?
Because you need to know updates, they need to know, and everybody needs to know what's going on.
Right. Has the appraisal been completed?
Inspection.
We will actually we will order the appraisal, but whether it's been done or not, we're not going to necessarily know. The inspection is going to be definitely done through your realtor. And are there any things that have come up? And these are all little things, guys. Communication right here is really going to be the most important component of all of it, just to summarize that. Now let's talk about the things not... Did you want to...
Don't do!
Okay, these are the things not to do. And the first most important thing to not do, even though you're so excited about buying a house, do not apply for any new lines of credit whatsoever. I don't care if it's for dental work, student loans, furniture, and most importantly, do not buy a car because that will blow up your chances of buying a house. And how many times have you seen that?
Also, don't quit your job. And the only reason I'm saying this is because it's happened.
That's the fourth thing. Neil, jump down to it. Don't quit your job, guys, because here's the thing. Especially since COVID, but it's always been the practice, right before you go to settlement, they're going to call and confirm and do what's called a verification of employment. They want to make sure you're still working before they give you $200,000, $300,000, $500,000. And we've actually had people that said, yeah, they just put in their 2 weeks notice last week, a week before closing. So whatever you do, don't quit your job, guys. The next thing, large purchases. Neil, why would large purchases possibly hurt people?
Well, because now it affects your credit. Now your DTI is affected because all of a sudden you have this payment of $500, $600 a month. So what he means by large purchases is don't go out and give out your name to somebody to buy furniture, buy a refrigerator, I know you're excited. Wait till right after settlement.
Sometimes people, what they'll do is they're under contract, they're ready to go, and they say, well, I have to go and buy all this furniture. Maybe they don't even get a new trade line or a new credit card or anything. Maybe they go and put it on an existing credit card. Here's the problem. If that credit card if the credit has to be re-pulled because the credit expires while you're under contract, they re-pull it, and now all of a sudden they see this $5,000, $10,000 furniture purchase, and they say, whoa, we have to recalculate the monthly payment. That could cause you to lose the deal.
But I got 9 months, 0 interest. I don't care. Do you want 9 months, 0 interest, or do you want your house?
The last tip, guys, is no large cash deposits. Neil, what's considered a cash deposit that would be alarming to a lender typically?
You got your paycheck.
Just give a dollar amount.
anything over $1,500, $1,000, where all of a sudden you're putting cash in. If you have direct deposit for your pay, nobody cares. If you have direct deposit paying you for other stuff, nobody cares because it shows up what it is, whether it's your IRS refund, your paycheck, everything. But all of a sudden, if it says cash, $2,000 in, we got to find out where that cash came from.
Right, and if it's mattress money or shoebox money, guess what, guys? That money gets backed right out, and you're stuck with whatever was in there before that deposit was made. So before you go under contract, if you're trying to put large sums of money, whether it's your parents giving you a gift, again, your own mattress money or shoebox money, make sure that you put that in before you go under contract, so that way that money can be counted. Again, you only need 60 days for it to be seasoned. Or give us a call if it's coming from a relative, because if it's coming as a gift from somebody else, it only has to be seasoned for 30 days. So these are some of the do's and some of the don'ts. If you have any questions, let us know.
You're not sure, call.
The best thing to do, guys, is to never feel like you're a burden and to never feel like any question is a stupid question, because we'd rather you ask a question that you think might be stupid, just so that we can save the deal and not have the deal blow up for you when you're in the home stretch. All right? Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for your time. If you like this, share it. Please share it with other friends. We'd love to help them as well. Have an awesome day.
Stay safe.